Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Archangel Soul Messages reading. The Archangels have a special message that they want you to hear, something that you need to know, or something that's going to unfold. They want to bring you comfort. They want to bring you clarity. They want to bring you understanding, and they want you to know that you are heard. All that you are putting out there is heard and received, and they want you to be seen and feel like you are seen and know that you are heard. So look at the different angel wings there and decide which one is really calling to you. I will start with the blue wings. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everybody who chose the blue wings. So you were attracted to the blue sphere, which means things are coming full circle for you. Your world is going to start feeling more balanced out, okay? Feeling on top of the world. But all things that you put out come back to you. It's a circle. There's no ending. There's no beginning. But you are going to feel like all things are finally coming full circle. Balanced, wholeness, completeness. So that is beautiful. And it comes with a blessing from the Archangels. I am blessed in many ways, and I bless all that I have. To be aware and open to our true selves is the greatest blessing. When we are blessed, all those around us participate in it. Blessings never come just for one. Bless and hold sacred all that you are just now. Ooh, I like that. There are blessings on their way for you. The Archangels want you to know that, okay? And this coincides with what is in your heart, what's in your mind, what you've been putting out to the universe, okay? But they want you to know that you are going to be blessed and things are coming full circle for you, all right? And there is no ending. Never. Energy only changes and transforms. Okay, dark night of the soul. All right, so this is a beautiful welcomed message. Oh my gosh, with this dark night of the soul energy that you've been going through. This is where everything that no longer serves us, that is not going to be a part of our identity and what we are transforming into, must fall away, all right? And that's why that message of there is no ending, it's only change and transformation. That's where you are at right now. The space in which you dwell, the reality that you know, the emotions that fill your heart, the thoughts that fill your mind, all of that is transforming. And the things that you have lost is just an illusion. That energy is no longer serving you. It's not teaching you. It's not conducive for the higher level experience that you are transforming into. Okay, so the angels are saying to you, let go what needs to be shed so that you have the room and the space for what is to come, which is a blessing, which is an answer to your prayers. Energy changed and transformed. All right, let's pull some more cards. I'm sorry if you hear that noise. My cats are flying about the house. It's the morning, so they're full of energy. Okay, what do we have here? Contemplation. And, oh yes, the Archangels want you to see things through a different perspective and realize this is not the end. There is only a new beginning upon you. Change and transformation of energy. All right, divine companion, beautiful. Where you're transforming into, what you are becoming. There is a beautiful relationship and connection in that space, whether this is a friendship or a romantic partnership, okay? Each of you are desiring something different. But this person is somebody who is going to be very intimate with your soul, with your heart, with your mind. Okay, this is not the average person. This individual is not driven by power and gain and money and all of that. This person is very in tune with themselves, with the universe, with life, and they march to a beat of a different drum. And their energy, their insight is so refreshing to you. Okay, so part of this blessing is coming through a new person entering your life that's really going to understand you, and is just a whole different landscape of anybody that you have ever been close to before, which would make perfect sense. You're shedding a lot of the old to make room for the new. Things like this, people like this, that will get you, that will understand you. You'll connect on a different wavelength than you have in past relationships. Okay, this person is a catalyst leading you into like a whole new universe. And anybody who has been through dark night of the soul will tell you their life was one way, filled with certain people and patterns of behavior and beliefs, and then boom, they walk through the shadows of hell, really, and they come out on the other side, and who they are, what they're interested in, the people that come into their life, it's so different, but this is so much more nourishing. Okay, and we also go through many dark night of the souls where we have to have a purge of things that have been building up, things that are cluttery to our energy field. All right, so the angels are saying anything that has been shed, it's for great purpose, and it doesn't mean that it cannot transform and change and align with you somewhere down the road. Okay, so have no fear, nothing is ever lost. All right, let's pull some tarot. This one jumped. Page of Wands, ideas. See, Spirit's really coming through with this message of it's time to change your perception about you, your life, what you're going through, what's happening, the changes that are unfolding, because, oh, you've got some beautiful blessings coming in, things coming full circle. Yeah, look at that fell down with the breeze. What is meant for you is always going to find you. Never fear the loss or missing out, because that just won't happen. Okay, the High Priestess, Angel of Power. Six of Swords, Resolution. Page of Pentacles, Luck. And Judgment, Angel of the Past. Wow, those are beautiful cards to go along with this message. You are in a shedding, a purge, and however long that takes is truly different for each of us. Okay, when I went through this, it lasted, gosh, like very strongly for 4 years, and then it tapered off for 2 more years, so like 6 years. But oh my gosh, where I am now compared to who I used to be, and just the way I thought about things, and I wouldn't change it. I would go through it all over again, and believe you me, through the process there were days where I would wake up and I would cry because I didn't pass in the night in my sleep. I was so depressed, and just so much was going on, and I felt so hopeless, and everything felt so dark, and so much was ripped away from me. Everything but like my core was taken, and at the time I didn't understand it. It felt like bad luck. It was horrible. It was the worst thing I ever experienced. I don't know how I made it through. But now I'm like, I needed that. It changed me. It changed me all the way to my core and made me a better person. And I just understand people better. I read people better. Life is better. I'm just better for it. And it was hard. I will not lie to you. And I know the pain that comes with it. But I promise you, it's only happening because you have asked for something greater, something so much more than where you stand right now today. And it's going to take work to get there, but it will be so worth it. And the archangels are saying, we're blessing you every step of the way. And there's this beautiful person coming in that's going to help you with this journey. And so have no fear. Look at everything that's changing and realize that as it changes external, that's because you're changing internally for the better, for what you really want, for what you really desire. And your luck, your fortune is going to turn. And where things just felt like it couldn't go your way no matter what, it's like finally everything is just falling into place, coming full circle for you. I love this message from the archangels. Let's pull a few more tarot cards. Okay, the Emperor, Angel of Wisdom. See, going from the page into the Emperor, shifting your perception. You're only going to become stronger, wiser, and filled with more courage. It's just, wow. This is really big for you guys. Page of Cups, friendship. See, I knew. Somebody very special, very sweet coming in for you. King of Cups, commitment. Some of you, this could be a special friend as well as a romance. Six of Wands, recognition. And Four of Pentacles, control. You're going to feel as though you finally have control of your life. And you're going to realize your power and your thoughts, your ideas, your actions, your reactions, your lack of action. It's just all going to create this picture before you. And you're going to have such clarity. And I know when you're in the midst of some hard stuff, that's not much, right? But I promise you, this will pass. And what's to come is so beautiful and exactly what you want, with people that get you and understand you on this new level and can take you even higher. Okay, this is part of your destiny and you are going to feel more in control, life filled with more success, movement, excitement, and you are wise and you are grown. Okay, the page going into the Emperor is like that transition when you are young and youthful, but things happen and all of a sudden you realize you've grown into an adult, right? That's like this moment here, okay? But it's very spiritual. It's a big change and transition, and where you felt small, lost, lonely, out of control, all of that is being replaced with strength and knowing and stability and wisdom and power. All right, let's pull some more cards. Listen to your heart. Fear is a luxury. Wow, this is deep because, just depending on where you live in the world, you're used to life being a very specific way, and chances are if you have internet and you have the time to watch tarot readings, you live a life of more comfort and luxury than you realize. Even, I live in the United States, and here, even if you're poor, it's richer compared to some places in the world. Like when we have time to worry about our broken hearts and, all these things, that it doesn't seem like much, but you actually have some life is not as bad as it seems. Okay, there are people in this world where every single day it's a struggle of where their next meal is going to come from. Do they have clean water? You know, there are just so many different things in the world that we are not aware of if we're not living it. And so Spirit is saying to you that if you have time to feel your broken heart, to notice your sadness and your pain, that is a luxury. Okay, it doesn't feel like it. I know, I have been there, but it is. And when you really feel that and you start thinking about your life and all the things that make your life comfortable, just like taking a hot shower, somebody had to build, the plumbing system for you, for the shower that you're using, and the hot water coming out of it is a luxury not everybody in this world has. And sometimes it's the small things like that that get you through, the just deep recognition of how many different hands have to touch your life for your life to feel comfortable and happy. Strangers' hands that you will never ever know, never see. When you go into the grocery store, all the farmers who have, grown the vegetables and the fruit, and even, the livestock farmers out there, like all the different people that have to do their job in order for you to walk into the supermarket to just easily, buy already cut meat, fresh vegetables, fruits. Okay, that is a luxury. It truly, truly is. We are all connected and we all help each other. And there are so many hands that we don't see that play a role in making our life beautiful. Any restaurant you go to, fast food, those are other people working to bring you comfort, to bring you luxury, so you didn't have to make that meal. And, when I was going through this, Spirit really brought this message home for me as well. All right, because prior to all of that, I lived a pretty privileged life. I cannot lie. And then it was all ripped away from me, and my quality of life was vastly different. And it made me realize all the small things that I had never ever seen before. And I was grateful and I was a good person, but it just opened my eyes. And so with this, Spirit is saying, like, notice every single detail of your life that just seems average, ordinary, commonplace. You're used to it. See it with new eyes and contemplate all the things in which it took for you to have this experience of a hot shower or a hot meal. Just all those little everyday things that we take for granted. They're big deals. There's points in history where even the most rich didn't have what some of the poorest of the poor are living today. And so when you just look at things like that, it makes all of this not feel so heavy, so bad, so hard. And for me, that did help get me through. And it's beautiful to me that Spirit brought that message through in this reading. And you come from love. Yeah, nothing is ever lost from you. It only changes and transforms. Things are going to get so much better for you. They really, really are. And as your mind opens and your perception changes about every single moment of life, even in the darkest of moments, you feel the gift of your presence on this earth, just experiencing, whether it's a good feeling or a bad feeling, you are alive and you are experiencing, and that is a gift all on its own. All right, let's pull some final message to wrap this up. I awaken the limitless love within me. I am abundant. That is so beautiful after this whole reading. Oh my gosh. The Archangels want you to know that it's going to get better. And part of this dark night of the soul is going to open your eyes to things that you would have never ever seen before. And at the end, you're going to say to yourself, that is the best gift. No matter the physical, material abundance, the beautiful new connections, all of it. No, the way your eyes are going to open and see everything so differently, that is going to be the gift, the biggest gift that you will feel in your heart, I promise you. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the green wings. You were attracted to the dodecahedron, okay? And the message of release. So the archangels are coming in and saying that right now is a very spiritual time for you. There is something that you have to let go of, that you have to release so that you can move on and move forward. And you are very aware of this, but it may be, I don't know how to do that, or I'm not ready to do that just yet. And so the archangels have led you to this reading because they are saying we are going to come in stronger than ever before to help you release, let go of, get over whatever it is that's holding you back, because there is something very beautiful waiting for you. Okay, it's a very spiritual time for you right now. So the message is, my life is perfect here and now. Our greatest release is to free ourselves from attachments of the past and concerns with the future to be, able to live in the present moment. When we do this, we concentrate our energies and we don't lose vitality by criticizing, comparing, and judging. The quality of release frees us from guilt, which is a great waste of energy. Release brings freedom from attachment to possessions or fear of loss. Yes, see, there is something that it's time for you to let go of this person, this past experience, situation, idea. All right, it's different for all of you, as this is a general read, but man, I just see this like big, glorious, shiny thing like sitting on your path in the future, and it shines so bright, like I can't even see what it is. But this, whatever this is that you're holding on to, it's like an anchor, and you can't get there with this, okay? Because this is in no way a match energetically for this beautiful, shiny thing I see on your path. So let's go deeper. Divine justice. Okay, so for many of you, this may be anger, hurt, pain from something that has happened in the past that felt very, very unfair to you. And the angels are saying, yes, that was not kind. It wasn't fair. We understand why you hurt, why you hold on to this, but it's time to let it go, because there is something up ahead that you really want. And see, there's a sword here. It's time to break you free, cut you free, and your heart space open back up to the energy of Venus. All right, it's time for some big, big healing for you guys, because I'm telling you, you don't want to miss what is up ahead, what's coming. And you know, what's meant for us will always manifest, but it depends on like our frame of mind, our emotional space, on how we receive it. And this is something that's meant to be very exciting and joyful for you, okay? Choice. You have the choice here, even if you don't feel that in patience, okay? You have the choice to let this go. As difficult as it feels, or like, how could I ever, you do. And that's why the archangels are coming in so strong with this dodecahedron, is they're like, we will help you. We will make this happen with you. It's time. And the patience here, listen, everybody creates their own karma, okay? And when somebody stabs you in the back, lies to you, steals from you, uses you, manipulates you by playing off your emotions, like just whatever it is that's happened, that will return to them, and the way that it will impact them, the greatest as it impacted you. So let's just say, you know, I'm going to just be very generic. In a romantic situation, your partner cheated on you and it ended the relationship and it like destroyed your life. Okay. It doesn't mean the way that this karma returns to that ex-partner is that they're going to be cheated on as they cheated on you. It's going to come in the form that rips their heart out in the same capacity in which they caused for you. That's how karma works. It's not like an exact tit for tat. Sometimes it is, but the angels are seeing what has been done to you that person literally did to themselves. And there's going to come a point that they will receive it. Okay? They will receive it. And you've just got to be patient and not worry about that. It's time to worry about you and healing you and letting the past go and realizing you do have the choice and the power to do so. And the archangels are here to make that happen with you. All right, let's pull some tarot. The Chariot, Angel of Guidance. Knight of Swords, Drama. Seven of Pentacles, Vision. Also about patience. Four of Cups, Indifference. And Page of Wands, Ideas. Okay, yeah. The Archangels are trying to help really change your mind about this situation and what you can or cannot do about it. Okay, they really are. They're like, just let it go. Don't worry about it anymore. Yes, it was unfair. There is no excuse, but holding on to that or rehashing it, playing it over and over in your mind and your heart space isn't helping you at all. And it's not impacting the person that hurt you in the degree in which you may hope. Okay, it's like, let's let that go for now and let's focus on healing, because Chariot, there is so much victory for you over this drama, this loss. You know, I feel like I spun my wheels. I was really taken advantage of. You're going to see things differently down the road, okay? And I promise you, what this person did to you and what they put you through, they did it to themselves. And the way that that all unfolds in their life is going to look different than what they did to you, but you are going to know about it. You're going to hear about it somehow, some way. And you will see like divine justice at play, at work. And it's going to change you a little bit, because, you know, it's one thing when you're like, yeah, I believe in karma, and you see like little bits of evidence here and there. Or you receive big doses of it in your own life, right? Like, man, this person's screwing up left and right, nothing, and I do one small thing and boom, my whole world's exploding, right? It's just trust, okay? You are not punished. Things don't always go bad for you. Oftentimes when you're more advanced soul, more consciously expanded, things happen for you a lot quicker than it does for the person who isn't so much aware of self, right? Because life is our greatest teacher, and we've all had different lessons, right? Some of us have had really hard lessons, so we're more evolved. We're much more grown than maybe some of the others that we interact with. And sometimes we are the person that's teaching that less evolved individual a lesson, and it doesn't feel that way because you end up feeling burned. But I promise you, down the line, this person is going to look back and feel something about this and grow from this. And you are going to change and grow from this in a very positive way. It's just, the angels are saying, don't let this clutter your heart space anymore. You've already been through it. You don't deserve to have to feel it again and again every single day. You deserve happiness. You deserve joy. And it's time for that. So let's pull some more tarot. You know, I just put out that about your frenemies and foes reading, and I shared my own story in there about how I was dealing with some really awful people, and I couldn't figure it out because I wasn't doing anything bad to anybody, and that's just not who I was. And when I finally asked Spirit pointed out all the anger, pain, and bitterness I had in my heart for somebody who had really just screwed me over. And I was carrying that around for quite some time, and I did not make the connection that holding that energy inside of me was going to continue to attract really awful people and experiences. So this is also kind of a message for you, is like, you can be a really good, beautiful, shining soul to all, but if you maintain and harbor some really dark emotions from things of the past that you are still trying to heal from, it continues to create dysfunction, okay, in your reality, and it makes you feel like you're cursed or something. You're not. Making that connection motivated me more than ever to heal, and I didn't think I had the choice or the power to do so. But when Spirit made that connection for me, oh my gosh, I signed up for everything I could to help me move through it. And once I moved through it and I healed, those kind of people and experiences fell out of my existence. And I became more aware of myself and my emotions and their power. Even if they only existed within me, there was no acting upon them. And now I make it a habit to really face what's wrong inside of me and move through it and not ignore it, not, you know, maintain it. No, okay, I'm going to face this. Why am I off? Why am I hurting? Why is this triggering me? Why is this impacting me so deeply? And I always find the answer. And then I do what I need to do. And you will too, okay? It's not everybody can. All right, being emotionally grown and mature is something that you receive over lifetime of a lot of different challenges and experiences, right? And some of us choose to respond and grow, and some choose to be a victim and stay. Okay, and you are an energy of like strength, survivor, power. You are not the person who is like, oh, I'm just a victim. You're not. And because you're so strong, you have a tendency to really stuff things down that bother you, that hurt you. And the angels are like, let's face this. Let's get this energy out of you. It's time for some fun. It's time for some happiness. But the only way we can release is by full acknowledgement. The Hermit, Angel of Reflection. See, it's right below the Chariot. This, honestly, this release is going to set you free. Four of Pentacles, you're going to have control over yourself, your life, much more so than you feel in this moment. And the Devil, Angel of Freedom. This is like shackles on your ankles. Whatever this pain and heartache is inside of you, it's time for you to be freed from it. Yeah, look, Queen of Swords, independence, you will. And see, she holds the sword there. She has the choice to break herself free. And Judgment, Angel of the Past. Okay, yeah, see? The angels are saying, what happened was not fair at all. There is no excusing it whatsoever. And you healing and forgiving and moving forward isn't saying what happened in the past is okay. It's you saying, I already went through this, and I'm not going to continue to go through this mentally and emotionally the rest of my days, because you deserve more than that, you know. And this is something that has happened in the past, and it's like shackles on you with this devil energy, and it prevents you, because vision, it prevents you from seeing like the full potential of certain things for yourself. Like I said, that shiny thing on the path before you, your mental body and your emotional state is everything when you experience it and encounter it, how you perceive it. And when, you know, this lower vibrational energy is addressed and released, healed, freed, the way you encounter that beautiful shiny thing is just like heaven for you. Okay, it truly, truly is. You do deserve good things, and who really screwed you over here, it's going to come back to them. It will, and it's going to teach them and grow them in ways that you never anticipated. It will change them eventually, okay? But it's just like, you're not the first person they did this to, so they're really racking it up. And I feel at some point down the road, you are going to receive an apology from this person, no matter what they did or who they are, okay? Somehow, some way, you're just going to know that they are sorry, and they've grown from what they did to you. Even if they've put others through it, there's a big impact with you inside of them, okay? So let's pull some more cards. And also, this is just a message for some of you. For those of you that maybe kind of entertain some negative thoughts about this person, like, you know, you wouldn't mind seeing certain things happen to them, don't maintain those thoughts. Because when somebody really hurts us, it's very natural to be like, oh, revenge, I hope that same thing happens to you. But the truth is, that person needs growth, right? Because if they had the growth, they would have never acted out in this way to begin with. So as you heal and you move through this, try wishing them growth. It will be therapeutic, even if it doesn't seem like that right now. Your soul is magnetic. Yeah, see, there is something special about you. And you will transform out of this experience 100%. And this person one day is going to have a lot of remorse and let you know it. Loss makes you whole. Yeah. All things are never lost. All energy never dies. It just changes and transforms, right? And so through any sort of loss, you will change and you will transform into something more, into wholeness, into wisdom, into strength. Choose to see no faults. Wow. Yeah, that goes back to that message of wish them growth. It will help you let go. It will help you heal. Wish them the growth that they need to change who they are, so that they don't do this to other people. All right, let's pull one final message. I create healthy boundaries supporting my personal growth and potential. That is so beautiful. Those healthy boundaries are also about allowing yourself the time and space to grieve and mourn when something has really hurt you, but also choosing that you will overcome that pain and you will grow from it and be better than before. Because there's just something about you. There's so much potential to your experience, to your life, and the angels want you to see that and know that. But this pain, heartache, whatever it is that you're holding on to, it doesn't allow you to see that, the vastness of it. And they want you to see it and know it, because you deserve it. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the purple wings. You were attracted to the amethyst and a message about purpose. So the angels have led you to this reading because you have been really questioning your purpose in some area of life or just in general. Okay, and this says, I cooperate joyfully with the purpose of my life. When we have a purpose, our soul's work is accomplished in the best way possible through our bodies and personalities. A clear purpose gives no room for doubt because we identify immediately with all that leads us towards our goal. We become aware of all that would turn us away from it. The flow of energies in our lives is immense with a clear purpose, and it is always present. Do you know what your purpose in life is? Oh, that's so neat. Okay, so the archangels want to help you with this question. What's my purpose? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do next? Or what's my role in this group? Again, it's a little different for each of you because this is a general read, but the archangels want to help you realize that purpose that you long for inside of yourself, something more, that spark that you feel will bring you to life or bring you back to life. Maybe some of you even know what your purpose is, but you're like, how do I get there? How do I even begin? How do I make this happen? So let's get into your read, see what the angels have to say. And doing some meditation to open your crown chakra will be very helpful for you guys. There's a ton to choose from on YouTube. All right, clearing. Archangel Michael coming through with that. Ooh, I love it. Archangel Michael brings you the truth, brings you clarity. So all of you that were attracted to these purple wings, Archangel Michael is like, hey, I'm with you on this journey. I'm going to help awaken you. I'm going to help clear the path forward for you. I'm going to bring you the truth. Oh, it's so beautiful. That goes, as I was saying, I feel you need to open your crown chakra. There's a lot of muddied thinking inside of your mind, okay, about your potential possibilities, what could be, what could happen, what could be for you, okay? So the first step here is the angels are saying, let's do some meditation, and you could do sleep meditations, just find your niche. Ask Archangel Michael, what do I need to do to help me with this process? Because we all require different things to get us there. And he will come in and he will help you. But it's like we've got to clear the mental body first. And then all that beautiful light and clarity will come in and you will feel unstoppable and you will feel motivated and inspired. Earth Angel, look at that. To me, this is you, okay? And all the blue, this is Archangel Michael saying, I've got your back. I've got your back. Open up to me. Talk to me. Call upon me. I will give you signs that I am with you. I will show you the way. Wow. And some of you, okay, this is a message, and you'll know if it's for you, that you are called to do spiritual work this life journey. Here is your answer, your yes, your sign. Archangel Michael saying, I am with you. Let's do this. And now we have gratitude. Okay. So with this coming out, it's time to also shift your focus on what is beautiful about your life, about the world, what you are happy for, okay? Because again, back to like this muddy thinking, some of you could just be in a position where you feel like nothing goes right for you. I feel very lost. I'm not full of much happiness, much joy right now. And so Archangel Michael is like, hey, let's start looking at the things that do bring you happiness, that do bring you joy, that do bring you pleasure on the daily. You know, hot shower, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, your animal, birds singing in the trees, beautiful flowers, a beautiful sunset, a pretty rainbow, a stranger smiling at you or holding the door for you. Really start focusing on all the things that do bring you happiness and pleasure in any given day, because it's going to just make you feel better, and it helps shift your energy and clear your mind as you work on opening that crown chakra to receive all that divine wisdom to direct you. All right, let's pull some tarot. Three of Pentacles, action. Eight of Swords, restriction. Nine of Cups, blessing. The Devil, angel of freedom. And Six of Wands, recognition. Okay, so right here at the start, those of you that are feeling very lost in knowing the purpose or the path forward, or you do feel like you know the purpose and the path forward, but you feel very restricted and hindering and able to make any progress or move forward. Okay, this is a message for both sides of this. Going back to focusing on the smaller things, and tell yourself, like, for 30 days, I'm just going to focus on all the good things in my life. The bad stuff or the stuff that just I don't like or is uncomfortable, I'm going to try to give that as less energy as possible and more energy to what is good. Okay, because that's the swords here are all about the mind, and then we have at the start like the clearing of the mind. As that happens, the way that you believe and feel and perceive is going to change. And in that space, all of a sudden, all these things start popping up for you that feel like blessings, okay? Because you've been so focused on all the places that you are blessed, you're calling more of those blessings into your life. But with the Devil here, I do feel that at times you can get a bit obsessive about things that aren't working out, that aren't going well for you. And that just keeps you trapped in this prison. And so Archangel Michael, the angel of truth and protection, is wanting to illuminate your mind to the truth and possibility of you, all right? And rise you up and help you break free of this mental prison that holds you back somehow, some way. Because here it is, the movement, the freedom, the success, the recognition, you finding your purpose, okay? You finding your place. You finally finding that way forward. It's happening. It is. And it's all about the mind. And one thing is, like, the purpose for each and every one of you is a little bit different, or your path forward to your purpose is different. All right, so keep that in perspective. You're going to find the exact answer to that along this journey of focus on the positive, on the good. And just ask Archangel Michael. He will give you signs every step of the way. I know sometimes when you're really trying to change your life for the good, and you're working on your mind and your emotions, not everybody around you is on board with that, right? Oh, it's malarkey, it's this, it's that. Cut out all that noise. Let them watch you change and grow and have all this amazing stuff start unfolding for you, okay? And you finding your purpose in your place and being strong on your path forward. And when they're like, well, what did you do? You're like, well, I just focused on what was happening inside of me, and I got that in order. And now look, there's no stopping me. Cups, love. Hanged Man, Angel of Prophecy. Eight of Cups, departure. Queen of Wands, creativity. See, yeah, you're going to come into yourself. Oh yeah, Ace of Wands, inspiration. Absolutely. Okay, now, I do have to say this. Some of you, like, have this idea of what you think you're supposed to do or be, but as you kind of let that go and you go into the focus on everything that is going right and well for you, your mind is going to change, okay? And you might be like, absolutely not, no way. Your mind is going to change, some of you. And I'll tell you, like, in a different lifetime, I was an accountant and I was really pursuing that path. It was my goal to become a CFO someday. Like, I was dead set on that. I was really good at it. And along the journey, there's people that knew me well and they're like, really, accounting? That doesn't seem like something that would fulfill you and keep you happy, and it would offend me. I'd be like, well, what do you mean? I'm really good at this. And they're like, no, just your personality, your energy, like who you are. It's just, it's not a match. And it kind of hurt my heart. And then, life went on and something awakened in my soul, and my spiritual aspect of me became like the whole picture, and I couldn't turn away from it anymore. And here I am. And at the time, like, even when I did start wanting to do cards, I was still very kind of ashamed and embarrassed of that because nobody around me was supportive of it whatsoever. Okay. So for some of you, your mind is going to change, and your true purpose is going to awaken inside of you in such a strong, powerful way that you won't be able to deny it. And falling into it is going to bring you more joy than you have ever imagined. And others of you, what you desire, what you feel is your calling, your true self, you are afraid that there are people around you, people close to you, that will not accept it, that will look down on it, that will tell you you're foolish, you're this, you're that, the other, blah, 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 blah. You got to let it go. Your heart knows. Your heart knows who you are. And the faster that you embrace that and accept that, the more the rest of the world will just follow suit. Okay? It's like some of you open your mind to the true calling of your heart. Others of you, it's like it doesn't matter what they say. And lastly, those of you that feel like but how's my path? How do I start? Where do I begin? Really important for you to kind of stop obsessing about it right now and let it go and focus on the beauty, simplicity, joy, happiness, opening your crown chakra, because in that space, I'm telling you, your perception shifts and you come out of this hanged man position and you'll know exactly what you need to do, what you need to walk away from, what you need to change, like what needs to happen here. And then here you are, all of you, no matter how you're relating to this. The Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands, you feeling very strong and powerful in your purpose and feeling inspired and motivated to walk that path, to live that journey with no shame, nothing but happiness, joy, and strength, okay? Like, this is you being as empowered as you can possibly be, and it's beautiful. All right, let's pull some more cards. Find comfort in uncertainty. Yes, see, focus on the positive, the stable, the joyful, and let the rest go. Because when we obsess on it, we hold it in space like that. Absence of love is fear. Trying to close yourself off emotionally, disconnecting from people or, from the world is only putting you in fear-based energies. Embrace love. Embrace life for the good and the bad. It's all part of the experience. And love leads you home. Yeah, see? Embrace yourself. Love who you are, what you dream of, what you know you're meant to be. And don't let anybody stand in the way of that. You know in your heart, it's awakening. And now with Archangel Michael here, there will be no question. No question. I am clean and open to receive miracles. Yup. And Archangel Michael is going to help you with every bit of that. Oh, I love it. Beautiful message for you guys. I'm so excited and revved up and inspired for you. Okay, I feel that energy pulsating through me, and that's how I know there's some good things coming. You've just got to own yourself 100%. And let nobody deter you from that, okay? So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the white wings. You were attracted to the Merkaba with a message of transformation, okay? And this is like activation to your light body. There's a lot going on inside of you right now, which means there's a lot that's about to transform externally, all right? And the angels are coming in because they feel your anxiety, your fear, your concerns. So this says, I am aware of the divine energy that moves my being and transforms me into who I truly am. Transformation is a mysterious process that includes many changes in itself. The caterpillar that becomes a butterfly, the cream transformed into butter, the lead of heavy vibrations into the gold of the soul. From one level to another, an inner alchemy is processed and suddenly we are transformed into a new dimension. Transformation happens naturally as we surrender to the flow of divine energies that give life to all there is. So the angels are saying that you are in the midst of transformation, or you are about to go into a transformation, the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. And through this process, many aspects of you now being activated, turning on. All right, this is a pivotal time for you guys. So let's pull some cards and go deeper into what the archangels want you to know about this. Oh, look at this. Dark night of the soul. Wow. That makes absolute sense with the Merkaba there. Okay. Everything that is falling away, it must be shed because it is not in alignment in what you are transforming into, where you are headed, what you are going to become, the people entering your life, the experiences that are aligning for you. It's like, certain beliefs, patterns of behavior, people, maybe even for some of you, your career path, there's these very fundamental things that you feel are being stripped away from you. And it feels traumatizing. It feels scary. It feels very unstable. And what the angels are saying is all that must be stripped away is because it's holding you down. It's holding you back. The caterpillar that goes into the cocoon, they liquefy and become the butterfly, and then they emerge and their wings need to dry, and then they fly and they have a whole different life, whole different experience at life, right, than what they were when they were the caterpillar. And so you need to realize that you are the caterpillar in the cocoon, and now everything's liquefying so that you can transform into the butterfly and fly away. All right, let's pull some more cards. Gratitude, contribution. Okay. You know, this is kind of a similar message to the first set of wings, the blue wings. So if you were kind of torn between the blue and the white, very similar message coming through. Okay, so what the angels are saying is, through all of this chaos and midst of change, to anchor yourself, to balance yourself, you need to go within and feel all that is good in your life. And I know when you're going through this, because believe me, I went through this and it lasted about a total of 6 years. Okay, so I get it, I know it. It is not an easy journey to have, but it is the most significant of any life journey, when you are literally being reborn in this lifetime into a whole different being of thought, of vibration, of action, of emotion, of life, okay? Because for me, before this happened, who I was, what I was focused on, the people I hung around, all of that is in stark contrast to who I am today. And when I was going through this, I hated every minute of it. It was, I don't even like to remember some of the depth of darkness and despair that I encountered through all that loss and change. And it was just totally tower moment, right? Just earth shattering, shaking, like you feel like you are shattered into 1,000 pieces, and what's left, right? How is my heart still beating? How am I still alive? How am I still breathing? Like I've been there. But this, without that happening, I would not have awakened fully into my spiritual gifts, who I am, my purpose, what I'm doing now. I could have never done that. Never been this person. Okay. And so for you guys, this happening means that it's like not just a new chapter in your life. It's a whole new story. It's a whole new book. It's like in stark contrast to who you were and what you were living before. And there are parts of you that are activating that you had no idea even existed. And so what the angels are saying is scary, as painful, and as hard as this feels, let things flow like water. Things that are falling out of your experience, let it flow like water, and really focus right now on what is good, what is positive. And sometimes you have to get really simple in that, right? Just depending on what's going on in your life, like beautiful flowers, the smell of rain in the air, a rainbow in the sky, a beautiful sunset, your favorite coffee, being able to take a hot shower or soak in a warm bath, being able to sit in a moment of silence, of peace, like all of these things, that may seem insignificant or just like, common to your everyday. Look at it with new eyes. All the things in your daily experience that shine beauty, that shine joy, that shine happiness upon you, hone in on those. Really relish in that moment of that good feeling, whether it be in your heart, which you see with your eyes, the way the energy is just flowing through you. Let the heavier stuff go. Don't put all of you into why is this happening? Why is this changing? focus more on where things are stable in your life, where things are beautiful in your life, where things are working out in your life. Because with contribution, you have so much that you are going to give and become on the other side of this. You absolutely are. And for your own sanity and stability, that's why the angels are saying focus on what is good. Focus on what is good. Hold yourself there as long as possible. In fact, for you guys, after you watch this reading, I suggest you type in Abraham Hicks in YouTube and binge watch her and everything she says, okay? Because it will really help you focus. When I was suffering in this space, that is when I discovered Abraham Hicks, and it was my saving grace. I literally lost everything down to my dog getting run over and my car getting stolen, okay? I lost my relationship of 11 years, like everything. It was just gone, and almost like a blink of an eye, just tower moment, eclipse energy. And the only thing that got me through was listening to Esther channel Abraham and just allowing myself to see a whole new perception of why things were unfolding in my life as they were, and what that meant in a deeper sense of my soul and my purpose. And that will comfort you and bring you guys so much healing. Even if you've listened to her, do it again. Like, just binge on Abraham Hicks and anything beautiful like that as much as you can, as often as you can, and just watch the level of comfort that comes over you, and just how everything is still as it is, but something inside of you just feels a little bit better, a little more hopeful. All right, let's pull some tarot. Yeah, look at that. The Devil, Angel of Freedom. The Tower, Angel of Enlightenment. Seven of Cups, choices. Seven of Wands, challenges. And Six of Cups, support. And I was about to tell you as I was pulling this, I'm actually going to leave a link to one of her videos that I listened to quite a bit, and even now when I listen to it, it will tear me up, because I remember what it was like listening to this particular video of hers when I was just so broken and sad and just full of despair, and just and now when I listen to it, it's beautiful. It's called Here's Help, and this says support, right? So I'm going to leave a link for that video specifically. It will soothe your soul in so many ways, and the words that just flow through her are so elegant and perfect. So absolutely listen to that. But yeah, see, Devil, Dark Night of the Soul with the Tower. There are things, choices in your life that you have been making with different people, holding on to certain relationships, patterns of behavior, different beliefs that are toxic to you. And therefore, it's like the Tower moment, the Dark Night of the Soul, is to really shake free everything that you have asked to be free of, but you don't realize that, you know, when we're like, I want love and support and stability and abundance and a good job that I like to go to, we see that as all separate, right? We don't think of our current lot in life and who we associate with and what we participate in, and what our predominant beliefs are of ourselves. We don't consider all of that, and that it may be the very things holding us back from what we're trying to manifest, what we're trying to reach for. And so for you guys, I feel the angels are saying that you've been asking, you've been reaching, but there are things in your life, in your environment, internally, externally, as well as inside of you, that it has to change, has to be released, has to be let go of, and it is challenging for you, and they are acknowledging that, but there is support and love here for you from the archangels, from me, because I have walked this path and I know what it's like, and I promise you, you will get through this no matter how dark and bleak it seems, because like I said, there's times I felt like I was just this empty vessel that was breathing and had a beating heart and nothing else happening, like just totally stuck dry and dead inside. But you'll overcome it, and Abraham will help you for sure. Oh, and that's just, you can access that at any time, and it just uplifts you. And then the angels are here for you, okay? They are. And that's why they brought you to this reading, to say, hey, it's time for the earthquake, the hurricane, to get rid of all that does not serve you, all that holds you back from your true happiness and your true potential. Remember, this is a whole new story that you are emerging into. All right, the old story, the caterpillar, the travels of the caterpillar. It's time now for the journey of the butterfly. King of Pentacles, generosity. Wheel of Fortune, Angel of Destiny. Ace of Cups, love. King of Cups, commitment. Eight of Cups, departure. All right. Okay, so yes, this here, the Devil with the King of Pentacles. It's time to release all that does not serve you, because there is greatness ahead of you. You are meant to be a king or a queen, all right? You are. And so what's falling away must fall away. It's part of your destiny, all right? And with love and commitment sitting side by side, to me, those of you where you desire a true, strong, loving, and supportive romantic partner, a true soulmate, it's there for you on the other side of this dark night of the soul. Right here, it is destined. After the travels of the caterpillar, the butterfly gets their queen or king, okay? Their perfect match, their perfect partner. And then also, for some of you, this is more about like new friendships coming in that are supportive of who you've now become, other butterflies to flutter about with, all right? And with this Eight of Cups, the departure, this is an energy of wisdom after a long journey, right? And you are going to walk away from everything of what you used to be as the caterpillar, because once your wings are dry after you've emerged, what you enjoyed as the caterpillar, it won't satisfy. It won't work anymore. As much as you would like it to, as much as you wanted it to, it won't. And when it's time to change and transform, there's no stopping it. Right? Just the caterpillar can't stop it. It's just instinct. I've got to do this. And it's destiny, right? For the caterpillar to transform into the butterfly. That's your destiny right here. The angels want you to know that. It is your destiny. But what served the caterpillar is not going to serve the butterfly. And there's new energies coming in for the butterfly. All right, let's pull some more cards. See beauty in others. And this isn't just about other people. This is about your life in general. That message, that strong message that the angels brought through. And expose your heart. No matter what has happened, never close yourself off to love, because that only punishes you. And speak only love. Focus on what is good right now. Keep your heart open. Okay? It's gonna get better. You're just in the midst of major transformation into something so, so good. All right, let's pull one final card. I accept my vulnerability. It strengthens my love of self. Yes, even though we've been hurt, things are crazy, never lose sight of your vulnerability, your innocence, and your love. Never lose sight of that. Those are such beautiful aspects of any person. It's what makes somebody personable, right? Makes you feel drawn into them, right? Never lose those things about yourself. That is part of the caterpillar as well as the butterfly. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.